My name is Paige, 27 years old. This is my second year since I got married to my husband, Thomas. To this day, we are totally in love with each other every day. I've only spoken to Thomas about this, but right now, our long-awaited first child is in my stomach. Actually, we had been trying for a year now, so when we found out that I was pregnant, I was so happy I couldn't contain it. Of course, my parents, as well as my in-laws, have been saying they couldn't wait to meet their grandchild, so I couldn't wait until I got into the safe period and we could tell them about the pregnancy.
Paige, how are you feeling? Are you okay? Has your appetite gone down at all?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks to you, I'm fine. For me, it seems like things are better when I'm not hungry.
I see. Well then, that's good. That's a relief.
But if I keep continuing to eat like this, what am I going to do if I become more fat? That's my biggest concern right now.
You don't need to worry about things like that. Because once you pass the safe period, then your morning sickness should calm down too, right? And that's much more healthy than losing your appetite and becoming too skinny.
That's a good point. You're always so positive. I'm almost jealous of that mindset of yours.
Anyway, if we just get past a little bit more, we can finally tell our parents. And everyone's going to be happy. So let's keep doing our best.
That's true. I'm sure I'm going to cause you all kinds of trouble, but forgive me.
Oh, of course.
During the periods of morning sickness, I heard that there are a lot of people who can't eat anything and have to get IV drips at the hospital. But thankfully, it seems like that's not going to be a problem for me. More importantly, I want to hurry up and get into the safe period so we can tell everybody. That was all Thomas and I were thinking about. However, there was one thing that was bothering me. About 2 or 3 times a month, once a week, we were called over to my in-laws' house and we have dinner together. But the cooking that my mother-in-law makes simply doesn't suit my taste. In the beginning, I thought that was because I grew up in a different environment. It was my first time trying the flavors of my in-laws' household. And so I thought maybe that was why something felt strange to me. But now, I can tell that it's clearly different. Even the most orthodox, standard dishes, something tastes different to me. Even the other day when we had our lunch at theirs.
Well then, everybody, dig in. You don't need to hesitate at all. There's plenty of leftovers.
Looks delicious. So today's your homemade meatloaf, Mom. I love this meatloaf so much. It's the best.
I know, right? I thought that you might want to eat it, Thomas. That's why I did my best to make this. I hope you eat a lot too, Miss Paige.
Yes, thank you very much. Oh, looks delicious. Wait, the bathroom. What is this? It's spicy. It stinks.
Paige, what's the matter?
Sorry, suddenly I feel like I need to use the restroom.
Oh my goodness, Miss Paige, are you okay?
I'm sorry. It seems like something got stuck in my throat and...
Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry. I'll be right back. Every single time, just me, every time that I try my mother-in-law's cooking, I feel like I'm going to throw up. In the beginning, I thought maybe I was the one that was strange, because my father-in-law and Tom have always looked like they were really enjoying the meal. But then something has to be strange. I'm sure that there's something wrong with it. When I came back from the restroom, I looked over at my mother-in-law. When she saw me struggling, I could tell that she was grinning and laughing. What? Is she laughing? This is super creepy.
Paige, are you okay? Going to use the restroom during a meal is bad manners, but I suppose I can forgive you this time.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Is this a sign that she's completely guilty? That's right. At that moment, when I saw my mother-in-law's creepy smile that was unexplainable, I knew that every single time my mother-in-law was putting something in my food. She was a mean old lady. Things like this, as a human being, I really can't forgive them. If she knew that I was pregnant, I wonder what would happen. And that's why I decided that I was going to get revenge on her. That's right, in front of everybody watching. It seems like she thought I wouldn't be able to do anything just because I'm the daughter-in-law, and she's using her standing as a mother-in-law to bully the one daughter that married into her family. I couldn't even forgive that twisted personality of hers. When I decided that, I've decided I'm going to make it happen. First, I looked over at Thomas that was eating his food deliciously, without suspecting anything. And so I made this suggestion to him. Hey, Thomas, I'm full already and I can't finish mine. If you'd like, you can also finish my plate too.
Oh, seriously? Are you sure?
Yeah, but in return, your mother might be upset, so let's keep it a secret from your mom and switch our plates.
Paige, you're so nice. You're even being thoughtful of my mom's feelings.
Really? Oh, because you know your mom worked so hard to make this food for us. I wouldn't be able to waste any of it. And so I said that loud enough on purpose so that my mother-in-law would hear me, but then just as I expected...
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, looks like she caught us.
Hey, you can't switch your plates. Oh, you definitely can't do that.
Oh my, but why is that?
Oh, well, that's right. You already put your mouth on that food, and to make somebody else eat that, those are terrible table manners.
Is it though? But these days a lot of people are thinking about the SDGs, and I thought it would be a waste to throw it away, so...
That's right. What are you saying, Mom? You know Paige and I are married, right?
Because, no, you see...
Paige said that if she were to leave the food, then it might have upset you, and so she was trying to be thoughtful of you.
Because, you see, oh dear, she is panicking.
I'm going to keep pushing this little by little. Ma'am, I'm so sorry. It's just for some reason today I'm already full. And since Thomas loves your meatloaf so much, it seems like he hasn't had enough yet. It's much better than throwing it away in the trash can, right? Right?
That's right. I'm just eating the leftovers of my own family. You don't need to be so picky about it. That doesn't make any sense.
Or could it be that there's some kind of reason why Thomas can't eat my plate?
But if I say it's not okay, then it's not okay.
Huh? Why are you saying that? What are you saying? Or what is it? Could it be that you purposely put something different in Paige's plate? Obviously, it's not like you're doing something unbelievable like that, right?
Of course not. Of course not.
Oh, please, silly Thomas. Of course there's no way that your mother of all people would do something like that to me. I'm sure she wouldn't just try and feed her daughter-in-law something weird and make her suffer, right? Isn't that right, ma'am? My mother-in-law was completely panicking, and my father-in-law and Thomas were looking at her confused. But then Thomas nonchalantly said this.
Of course you wouldn't be doing that. That only happens in TV shows. Well, in the TV shows, in the end, that mother-in-law gets cut off by everybody and disowned by the family. And in the end, they're left all alone.
Oh, Thomas, you're hitting the spot pretty well. My father-in-law was glaring at my mother-in-law in silence, watching her reaction. Well then, maybe I'll corner her even a little bit more. That's true. Well, in that case, just like the TV shows, that would mean that the mother-in-law put something in just my plate because she wanted to make me suffer. But I can't possibly imagine that your mother of all people would keep it a secret from everybody and try to make me eat something strange with a smile on her face, and then snicker and enjoy watching me suffer and try to release her stress by bullying her daughter-in-law, or to try to be mean to her daughter-in-law just because she doesn't like her. I mean, that would only be the outcome, if she were to, of course. I'm sure she wouldn't, but if she were to do something like that, right? Now my father-in-law was folding his arms a little. It seems like my father-in-law has already suspected something. But Thomas, seems like he couldn't possibly imagine in his wildest dreams why his own mother would do something like that. But of course that's normal. You would never want to believe that your own mother is the devil. And so then Thomas continued on to say this.
Yeah, that's right. I know that people like that don't actually exist in this world. Any normal human wouldn't do anything that stupid and pathetic. If anybody like that existed, they should seriously go straight to the police.
Huh? Wait, but why? Why would that be the case?
But isn't that a given? To make somebody eat something dangerous? Not only that, but you do it on purpose. That's clearly a crime, isn't it? You know, that's one of the stories you often hear underground, that they put something strange in the food and tried to kill them and got arrested. But I'm sure there's no way that somebody like that would exist around us, right? Right? Ma'am, don't you think? My mother-in-law was sweating.
Anyway, let's see here. I'm gonna have Paige's leftovers without hesitation.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yum. What the hell is this?
How was it? Is it good? How is the taste of your mother's specialty menu just for her daughter-in-law? Suddenly, my father-in-law, who had been sitting and watching in silence, turned to his wife with his sharp eyes and started questioning her.
You better not be doing something that's embarrassing as a human being, huh?
What?
Hey, you. What on earth did you put in her plate? You better confess now.
That's right, ma'am. What did you put in my plate?
Mom, what are you doing? What on earth have you done?
Well, you see, it was just a little bit of a prank, that's all.
And finally, my mother-in-law let it slip. The three of us were all glaring at her with cold eyes. Little by little, my mother-in-law's face became pale, and she dropped down to her knees.
I'm sorry. You see, it really was just a little prank, nothing serious. I'll apologize. Really, it was really just a little prank. I added some spice.
Are you kidding me?
Thomas's face was bright red, and he was furious. Well, of course he is. And my father-in-law was also bright red. He looked like there was steam coming out of his head. He was boiling with anger.
You witch! What the hell are you doing? I can't believe you would do something so horrible to our precious daughter-in-law! I'll never forgive you!
I'm sorry,
Do you think sorry is enough? It's almost amazing that you came up with something that pathetic, something that awful, something this childish, it's too horrible! That's right, do something like this again?
Oh, dear sir, but this isn't the first time that she's done this.
What? You're joking, right?
Every single time that I would come here, the plate that my mother-in-law serves me has a taste the same as this one.
Hey, if Paige were to eat the food today, and something were to happen to the baby inside of her, what were you gonna do?
Huh? Baby, come inside of her. Paige, you're pregnant?
What?
In reality, we were going to keep it a secret until we got into the safe period, but Thomas was so angry that plan went out the window. Well, this might be a good opportunity, because if she were to do anything more evil to me, it would be an even bigger problem.
Paige, is that the truth? Are you really pregnant?
Yes, it's true. Thomas and I have been speaking about when we should tell you, but it would be one thing if it was just me, but it would be scary if there were any damages to the baby, so I'm going to be cutting off any relationship with you from now on, ma'am.
What?
That's true, because if we're near my mom, I don't know what she might do to you. I hate to say this, but I'm also cutting off all ties with you, Mom.
No way. The only thing I was looking forward to in my life was holding my grandchild.
Are you kidding me? This is a given that you become disowned by your son and his wife. And in the future, I don't know what you might do to me either. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to trust you after this. And on top of that, you have no right to hold your grandchild. Get out! We're getting a divorce. And I'm gonna make you take full responsibility for this. So you better be ready.
No way. I don't want to.
Oh my. Poor you. And so my mother-in-law was kicked right out of the house by my father-in-law. And on top of that, my father-in-law started throwing her belongings out the door, one after another. And in the end, because she was crying and yelling outside of the house, he even called the police on her and had her arrested. A few days later, she was sued by her family and left in the hands of the police. My father-in-law divorced her, and because she had to pay a settlement fee, she was riddled in debt. I also sued her, and Thomas disowned her as his mother. She became a lonely woman in debt, like the movies. It seems that she picked up a few part-time jobs in order to pay back her debt, but in the end, she wasn't able to catch up to the minimum payments at all, and apparently she's living in a dorm and working a job introduced to her by the debt collectors. It was pretty far away. Not only that, but it's a job on some deserted island somewhere. That's what the lawyer told us, so we probably won't have to see her again. She's probably living the rest of her elderly life trying to pay back her debt. But regardless of what she's doing, this is an ending that she brought up on herself. After that, since I no longer had my devil mother-in-law around, we were able to regain our peaceful life, and my father-in-law seems refreshed after getting the divorce. Now we've gotten into the safe zone, and my stomach has started to stand out. Thomas and my father-in-law are eagerly awaiting the arrival of our cute baby, and my physical health was also calming down. I couldn't wait for an even more happy life that was waiting ahead of us.
Paige, has anything changed? How are you feeling?
Yes, I'm fine. My stomach is starting to get bigger, so I am getting tired more easily. But other than that, everything is steady.
I see. Well, that's good to hear. From now on, don't push yourself too much.
Yeah, thank you. Today, when I went to the doctor, they told me the gender of the baby.
What? Which one is it? Is it a girl? Or could it be a boy?
Let's see. Which do you think?
What? I'd be happy with either. Maybe a boy? No, a girl. I don't know. My dad said that it's probably a girl, but I wonder which one it is.
The correct answer is... it's a girl!
A girl? Well then, there's no doubt that she's gonna be a cute baby girl just like you. A girl, huh? Actually, I'd been thinking that if we were to have a girl, that maybe this name could work? There's a name that I've been thinking about.
What? Really? What's the name?
What do you think about Pauline? I think it's pretty cute.
Pauline! Oh, that's super cute. Let's decide on that name. All right, it's decided. Dear sweet Pauline that's growing inside of me, your mommy and daddy are waiting for you to be born. We hope you'll come to us happy and healthy.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!